Good afternoon. My name is Zoraida Rios-Andino. I've been a community activist here for many years. I live at 10714 Goldfish Circle, Orlando. I was Rico Piccard's companion for several years and acting president of United Front 436. It is a shame that today it was raining because before Rico died, a month before he passed away, we had about 500 people at his tribute. So many people there crying, so caring and concerned about him passing away because we were losing a viable voice in our community. But because it was raining, we left in the car, and I have two witnesses here, a trunk full of exhibit. It would have been from one end here to another of all the events that were covered and worked upon by Rico Piccard, mostly in District 2. There was a huge problem at the new plaza. It was ravaged with prostitution, drugs, killings, garbage, and through Rico's outcries, before even Commissioner Ortiz was commissioner, things started to happen. It started to get painted. The garbage started to get cleaned up. Today there's still a huge problem there because I know that the local supermarket there was closed and the community saying was so much it's ravaged by drugs and gangs in that area. There was a meth clinic there. We fought on closing it because of an area where children were passing by. He was involved with the redistricting process that covered the whole District 2 area, that we took it to federal court last year. I was the lead plaintiff, so that that whole area could have representation on the Orange County Commission. That we were fighting for a district, a predominantly Hispanic district, since now the Hispanic community is over 1/3 of the million population here in Orange County, and yet we don't have a majority district as the African American community does, which I'm totally for. So I don't know how someone could say they don't know who Rico Piccard is, because he was everywhere. I went through thousands and thousands of pictures of events that he covered in the community, especially in District 2. But he was all over. It wasn't just District 2, he was all over. And the way this came down with Darren, too bad he couldn't be here, he's in Tallahassee, it was a last minute kind of thing. But I can guarantee you, if you ask people in the African community who just got their marker put up, probably most of them wouldn't know who she is. I know something about Bessie, I know of some of her history, and I think it's really, really an insult to our community, especially someone like Rico, who was so concerned. He didn't care if you were black or white or Democrat or Republican. He was always out there for everyone and fought so hard, because I was the lead plaintiff from something started by him so that District 2 Hispanic community could be represented. But he just didn't represent the Hispanics. He represented everyone. So I want to clarify that. I don't know where all this stuff started, that they didn't know who he was. I mean, I just can't imagine you not knowing who he was. But I just wish I could have brought the exhibit and you could have seen. He was everywhere. He covered every issue there was. He spoke out. Today, to this day, people still calling me asking for help. So I don't know. I thought Tony was my friend. I could tell you one thing. Before Rico died, during the whole year he was battling pancreatic cancer, he always said, you know, I don't hold any grudges with anyone. I want to be at peace. He had no grudges against Tony or anybody else. I wish that there could be peace, and all I wish is that he could rest in peace. And I ask all of you, please have this resolution passed. People pass these markers every day. You know, what is the big deal of recognizing somebody who cared so much for his community? That's all I have to say.
Thank you very much. Commissioner Ortiz.
Thank you.